Folks, I talk to people from all walks of life every single day, and I hear the same dreams over and over. They want to be free from money worries. They want to build a legacy for their kids. They want their money to work for them so they don't have to work so hard anymore. That dream often has a number attached. $1 million. But right behind that dream are lies people have been told their whole lives. Lies that keep them stuck, broke, and hopeless. So before we even talk plan, we have to clear the air and bust these myths once and for all. These aren't harmless misunderstandings. They are dream killers. The first big myth. You need a massive six-figure salary to become a millionaire. People think you must be a doctor, a lawyer, or a big-shot CEO. That is not true. I've seen teachers, truck drivers, and administrative assistants become millionaires. Our national study proved it. Top professions: engineer, accountant, teacher. It's not the size of your paycheck, it's the size of your discipline. Your income is your most powerful wealth-building tool, your shovel. But a big shovel is useless if you don't use it to dig. A person making $50,000 a year who is intentional will beat a $250,000 paycheck-to-paycheck lifestyle every time. The second lie is that you have to get lucky. People imagine winners who won the lottery, got a big inheritance, or made one risky, lucky bet. Alright, the first step on this journey is simple to understand. You need an income. Your income is the shovel you'll use to dig your way out of debt and build a mountain of wealth. The bigger and more effective your shovel, the faster you can get the job done. Now, for many of you, that means focusing on your current job. Don't just show up and collect a paycheck. You need to become a person of value. Show up early, stay late, bring solutions instead of problems, and have a great attitude. When you become indispensable, you can show the value you bring and ask for a raise. It's not about begging, it's about earning it. But what if a raise isn't an option? Or you want to pour gasoline on the fire? Then it's time to increase income outside your 9-to-5. Drive for rideshare, deliver pizzas, walk dogs, sell items online, mow lawns, clean houses, tutor on weekends. The goal is a season of intense, focused work to generate extra cash that you can throw at your goals, paying off debt and building investments. An extra $500 or $1,000 a month can change your timeline. Boost earning with skills, certifications, online courses like coding or digital marketing or trade school. Investing in yourself grows your shovel for life. Don't upgrade lifestyle yet. Give every extra dollar a mission. Budget it as rocket fuel toward your future. Once you have your shovel, your income, working for you, the next step is to make sure you're actually keeping some of what you earn. This is where most people fail. They have what I call a money in, money out problem. The solution: you must pay yourself first. Saving is not an afterthought. It is a priority. The first bill you pay. Before groceries, before the electric bill, and certainly before Netflix. You set aside money for your future. Make it automatic. If you wait until month end, there's rarely anything left. Life happens, expenses pop up, sales tempt us. Set the transfer for payday so the money is gone before you can miss it. You're paying your future self before your present self can mess it up. Save at least 15% of your gross household income for retirement. If you're still paying off debt, not mortgage, pause this and attack debts. Once debt-free, 15% is your target. On $60,000 a year, that's $9,000 annually, or $750 per month. If that sounds huge, don't get discouraged. Start where you are, 1%, 3%, then increase. The habit matters more than the amount at first. Without savings, there's nothing to invest and no buffer for emergencies. Saving money is crucial, but if it just sits in a standard bank account, inflation quietly steals its power. You can't just save your way to millionaire status. You have to invest. Investing buys assets that can grow, beat inflation, and build real wealth. Your money working for you. Forget the noise, complicated charts, risky hype, suits yelling on Wall Street. Smart investing is simple and boring is good. We're getting rich slow and steady. Use good growth stock mutual funds with long track records. spread across 4. Growth and income. Growth, aggressive growth, and international, for diversification. The key is compound growth. Returns earning returns over time. Your money makes babies, and those babies make babies. Over decades, it's explosive. Compounding needs time. The earlier you start, the stronger it gets. Small amounts in your 20s can beat large amounts started in your 40s. You don't need to be an expert. You need a plan. Start with tax-advantaged accounts like a 401k or Roth IRA. Tax breaks supercharge growth. Find a financial advisor with the heart of a teacher. The biggest risk isn't the market. It's doing nothing and letting your future slip away. Talk is cheap. Let's look at the numbers. Let's meet Maria. She's 30, makes $55,000 a year, debt-free except for her house, and ready to invest. She invests 15%, $8,250 a year. That's about $688 a month, on autopilot into growth stock mutual funds. Assume a reasonable long-term 10% average, not guaranteed. Markets fluctuate. After 10 years at age 40, about $141,000, she put in roughly $82,500. Nearly $60,000 was growth. At 50, about $473,000. Contributed around $165,000. Growth near $308,000. At 65, about $2,250,000. She contributed just under $289,000. Over $1.9 million was growth. Not luck, not inheritance. A simple plan, executed with discipline and patience. Once you've mastered earning, saving, investing, you enter a new phase. Accelerate and safeguard. As income rises, increase contributions. Don't let lifestyle creep eat it. A $300 raise. Send a big chunk straight to investments. Consider other vehicles, real estate, a small business. Protect what you've built, a 3 to 6 month emergency fund, and the right insurance. Health, auto, homeowners, term life, long-term disability. Avoid high-interest debt like the plague. Review once or twice a year. Confirm 15%. Adjust goals, rebalance. Be calm and strategic, not emotional. This is a decade-long cycle. You earn, you save, you invest, you grow, you protect, you review, then repeat. We've busted the myths, laid out the math, and given you the step-by-step roadmap. Becoming a millionaire isn't for the lucky or elite. It's for anyone willing to trade normal for intentionality. You were created to win. The path is simple and proven. Decide to do it. Don't procrastinate. Your first assignment: create your first written budget tonight. Write total income, list every expense, give every dollar a name, subtract to zero. If extra, save or debts. If short, cut until it balances. Take that first step. Your future self will thank you for it.